as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Ja Morant, a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote, "I'm a very humble guy, but also confident. So I'll let my teammates continue to talk for me. I'll just do what I can do on the floor to prove them right." Brian, Coach Jenkins said, quote, "All he cares about is winning."
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Clark grabs the board. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside Morant. Pass to Clark. Back to Morant. The three. They get it again. Another shot. No problem from Clark as he finishes at the rim.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Booker. Back to Bridges. Got a piece of it. From downtown. And the Suns get it back. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brandon Clark.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, most draft experts were shocked, slating him to go late in the first. But Cam's proven those pundits wrong.
That free throw, no good. Well, for Cam Johnson, he was incredible during the 2021 playoffs, Richard.
How about Cam's shooting numbers? Going 50, 40, 90 for the entire playoffs. 70% from the field in the conference finals. Unreal for a three-point shooter. A key part of that Suns finals run.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Here's Brooks. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Johnson. Off the mark there with a three.
Oh, for 3, not the start they're looking for.
From deep, Bane. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Pass to Clark. Shoots over Paul. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Clark's got his second basket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Booker. Now Bridges. Right side Johnson. Outside Paul. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Bane. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Brooks. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
First free throw is good. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And Brooks drops them both. And about Brooks becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Paul against Morant. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Clark. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Brooks outside. From deep, Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Morant. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Here's Morant. The 3 from Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Morant, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Clark, the pass to Brooks. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Bridges outside. Now Ayton. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Now here's Bane, leading by 5. Outside for Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Ayton. Jackson can't get it to go.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Morant against Paul. Now here's Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. No one near him. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Booker's got 6.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Now here's Morant. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And Phoenix shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Moran against Paul. Now here's Ayton. The D's right on him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Memphis. No good on that one. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Poke loose. Here's Clark. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Bridges. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. But the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years. They could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Bridges. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. And it's blocked by Clark. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Landale's checked in for the Suns. Lee comes in for Paul. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Adams is checked in. That'll be a 5-second call. Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Craig subbed in for Bridges. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Shot from the inbound. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Booker's got 8. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. The bounce pass, right on the money. Great setup.
The Suns trailing. Outside Craig. There's the 3. Booker can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Green for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Jones with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Aldama. 4-3. Drills it from deep. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Craig. Outside Booker. Fires it. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Jones. Out left to the wing. And here's Clark for three. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Lee. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Clark outside. Pass to Adams. Here's Aldama. Over Biyombo. Aldama, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Clark on the double. And here's Biyombo. Left side Booker. Oh, another one falls for Phoenix.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Already a terrific career for Booker. Three-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Williams is checked in for Clark. Here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot on the wing. Here's Aldama. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns. Free throw, no good. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
He hits the second from the line. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Craig, looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 6. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Payne's checked in for Craig. Outside Booker. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 15 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Jones. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Suns leading. Pass to Payne. Here's Lee. Here's Landale. Adams covering. Fades and shoots. Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Green against Booker. Pass to Williams. And here's Adams. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Payne. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Cam Payne is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skills. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
And the first one at the line is good. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Jones. It's deflected. Here's Booker. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Booker's got 17 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Phoenix's shooting has been impressive. 54% so far in the first. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And Memphis shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. On the court for Memphis. Payne is the 2 with Williams playing the 3. Jaren Jackson out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And for the Suns, they're shooting it at 52%. Paul finds Payne. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Morant. Payne with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
The free throw drops for Morant. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And so he makes both from the line.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Ayton, out to the right wing. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Ayton inside. Jackson on him. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
When Ayton goes up from in there, you can contest the shot, but you really can't stop it.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Morant, count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Here's Bridges. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Payne comes with a double. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Payne outside. Ayton. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. That's tipped. Ball against Morant. Shot from 12. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks against Paul. The kick out to Johnson. And the Suns get it back. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Paul against Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Bane. Over Payne. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ball against Morant. Goes up at the stripe. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Bane. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Craig finds Bridges. Jackson against Paul. Shoots over Jackson. Phoenix no good that time either.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Phoenix calls timeout.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Craig against Brooks. Back to Bridges. Banked it in off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Craig.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Paul. 13 points in the win against Washington. Pass to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bridges. Launches it. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Outside Morant. Jackson against Ayton. Clark outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. And he knocks down the first one.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
The Suns making a switch here. Lee's checked in. And Clark drops them both.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Outside Craig. Bridges outside. Pass to Lee. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Lee. Craig against Brooks. Bridges down low. Hayden with it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Morant. And here's Bane. He's guarded by Bridges. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Bane. Bane's got 3 assists in the game.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Phoenix is shooting around 41%. Bridges outside. Here's Lee. Averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Craig. Bridges with it. Now Craig. Fires for 3. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 8.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Clark, the pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
From deep, Johnson. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bane. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Pass to Aiden. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And when Aiden isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
That's good from Ayton.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Landale's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Bridges. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Steven Adams checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Aldama comes in for Clark. Green's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Inside, here's Aldama. Tries again. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
To the wing on the left. Aldama grabs the board.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Payne, the pass to Green. Booker against Bain. Outside, Green over Craig. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. For three, Booker. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of the game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
From deep, Bain. That shot off the mark. Booker with the defensive effort.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Lee. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. It's Booker on the wing. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lee. They shoot again. Here's Ayton. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Williams is checked in for Memphis. And so it's Memphis with it. 15-point game. Outside Jones. To the paint. Craig with a steal. From outside the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Timeout called. Memphis. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Payne's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Green. Here's Aldama. Outside Jones. Stolen by Payne. In transition, here they come. Ayton inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Pass to Adams. Outside Jones. Williams with it. A shot to stop the run. Here's Aldama. Here's Adams. And at last, they get one to fall.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Outside Booker. Pass to Craig. Now here's Ayton. Back to Craig. Booker with it. Green covering. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Landale misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Jones with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up. Payne against Jones. Here's Adams. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Adams has got 6 points.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's Payne. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. It's tipped. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. A really terrific performance.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of...
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Booker. Now Bridges. Back to Booker. Outside Craig. Bridges outside. And here's Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Right side Craig. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Craig in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And the basket by Bridges.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Clark right side. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
That one drops for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Phoenix shooting at 45% of the game so far. Paul passes to Booker. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Bridges. Paul with it. And stolen by Bain. On the take. And here's Morant. Back to Bain. There's the three. They get the rebound. Another shot. And it's laid in by Jackson. Jackson's gotten his first points in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Craig. Outside Booker. Paul against Morant. Got a piece of it and stolen by Clark. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Biyombo, he's checked in for Craig. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And so here's Phoenix. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll commence a long trip on the road. 6 games total. And the basket by Bridges.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail. What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Booker. Pass to Biyombo. Stolen by Jackson. Up top, Brooks. Clark, the pass to Brooks. Shoots over Booker. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. And that one's long. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Morant. Hauled in by Paul. Oh, stolen by Morant. Clark, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside Booker. Now Biyombo. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Up top, Bridges. Brooks defending. Bridges against Brooks. Bridges misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Paul. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Booker. Now here's Paul. Booker with it. Give him 20. Offensive rebound. Biyombo, good. And the Suns lead by 17.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns. And he makes a first. Phoenix making some changes. Landale comes in for Biyombo, and it's Lee in for Chris Paul. And Brooks drops them both. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Phoenix calls timeout. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Outside Booker. Back to Lee. Bridges passes to Booker. Offline with a 3.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Good on the bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
To the middle. Here's Landale, defended by Jackson, and Landale gets it to go.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances, just take it to the rim.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Here's Lee. Bridges outside. Booker for 3. Suns keep it alive.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Bridges. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Steven Adams checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And the Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Clark. Back to Morant. Now here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got 8.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Booker fires from way outside. They get it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Shot clock at 5. And another shot. The shot by Payne, no good.
and just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. The Suns leading. Pass to Lee. Back to Payne. Booker against Morant. And the Suns miss again. And here's Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Morant. Back to Jones. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Green is checked in. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Aiden, no good. Memphis trailing here. And there's Green on the assist by Morant. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Ayton passes to Booker. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Booker's got 22.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Morant against Booker. Morant, the pass to Bane. On the wing, Jones. From deep, Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Outside Booker. Takes a three. Ayton inside. Adams covering. The three from Craig. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Booker against Morant. Right side Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Shoots. And it's Green missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Lee. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he drops the first. It's both from the stripe. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jones, the pass to Morant. To halt the run. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 19 points.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Craig against Green. Pass to Booker from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second-chance points.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Green. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Three-pointer. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 here already in the game.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Phoenix has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Back to Payne. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Jones' his shot is good. 35 seconds left in the third. Up top, Payne, defended by Jones. Pass to Booker. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Aldama. Back to Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Can't connect. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They lead by 7. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Suns leading. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brandon Clark out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 2. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Brooks, the pass to Clark. Over Johnson. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Count it.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Brooks outside. Three-pointer, no good. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his third foul so far. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Morant. Over to the left wing. Brooks outside. And here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Jackson.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
To the inside. The ball's knocked loose. Johnson passes to Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ayton's got 20.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Now Morant, pass to Jones. Offensive board. Clark. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Bain, he's checked in for Jones. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
It's stolen by Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. The 3. Here's Ayton. From down in the low post, it goes. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
For 3, Bridges. And he can't get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And Johnson drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. The free throw drops for Morant. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Paul passes to Johnson. Now Booker. Bridges outside. Ayton inside. Jackson on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
That's good from Ayton. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
First one falls for him.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Clark.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Here's Bridges. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Count it. Booker's got 27.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Brooks outside. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding. Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
That free throw good from Booker. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Memphis has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And the basket by Bane.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And that one drops for him. Aiden's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Aiden against Jackson. Pass to Clark. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Free throw drops for Clark. One misses. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. 3-pointer, Bridges. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Pass to Bridges. Booker with it. Launches a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Morant with the slam!
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
And stolen by Bane. Morant against Aiden to take the lead. That puts him in the lead. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Memphis. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
That free throw misses. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And he sinks the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Johnson against Morant. Pass to Bane. from the arc. Booker with the defensive effort. And Phoenix shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Paul against Clark from deep. Johnson. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Up top Johnson. Up top Booker. Clock at 6. Over Bane. And the Suns get it back.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Morant with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And the basket by Bane.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Morant against Paul. Shoots over Morant. Paul shot is off. And the Grizzlies shooting around 53% in the fourth. Here's Clark. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Outside Booker. Morant against Paul. Ayton in the high post. Good D by Clark.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. They need his talent on the floor. Now they're gonna have to get it done without him. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Aldama's checked in for Clark. The first free throw is good. Ayton hits them both. Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 29 points.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Phoenix calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside for Booker. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 19-7 run. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Free throw drops for Morant. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Booker against Bane. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's Brooks missing. And for the Suns, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Pass to Lee. Now Booker, guarded by Bane. Jackson with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
The Suns running out of time. Ayton, the open look, lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Back to Morant, takes the three. The offensive rebound.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Paul against Bane. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Aldama. Back to Bane. Pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. With the second effort. Misses the layup.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.